Alright guys, today I am going to be sharing with you a book haul. I have actually gone the past 3 weekends. I have gone to various library book sales. And I have been finding a lot of books. Not like I need any more. My TBR list is insane, but you know, that's what happens when you just buy books. So I just wanted to share with you some of the books that I picked up and go from there. So, oh my gosh, for the most part, books were anywhere from $2 a piece to $1 a piece, just depended on the sale. The first sale I went to, they were all $1 a piece, I believe it was. The second sale, hardcovers were $2, soft covers were $1. And then the last sale that I went to, it was 5 books for $5. So $1 a piece for books. So I'm just going to share with you what I picked up. If you have read any of these books, let me know down in the comments. Also, if based on some of the books you see in here, if you have any suggestions for me of books you think I'd like, you know, based off of what you're seeing, also let me know down in the comments. So the first one I picked up, and I've been wanting to read this, was Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. And it was a hardcover edition too, so that was nice. I was gonna pick this up in at Goodwill one day, but it was missing the dust cover and there was like something really sketchy like all over the book. So I was just like, no, I don't think I want that one. And this one is like brand new. So I'm so excited about that. So got that. So some of these are hardcover, some soft covers. This one, I have never read anything by this author, Jodi Picoult, if I am pronouncing that correctly. This one is called Small Great Things. So this was recommended to me by my friend, so I decided to grab that one and take a chance on it. This was also recommended to me. This is called Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. So I took that one because I love recommendations. This one here just sounded interesting. It was called The Pallbearers Club by Paul Tremblay. So picked up that one. This one also sounded good. It's called The Woman on the Ledge by Ruth Mancini. This one sounds really crazy. It's called Fantastic Land by Mike Bakoven. Like, this sounds so crazy. I think I'm going to read this one next. So some of these books my friend wants to read, so we're gonna like switch off. Like after I read some of the ones that I got, I'm gonna give them to her and vice versa. So that's always nice when you have someone you can trade books with. This one again sounded interesting. It's called The Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test by Tom Wolfe. So I think it's about hippies, maybe? I'm not entirely sure, but the cover looked cool and it sounded interesting. I'm currently reading this one. It's called The Only One Left by Riley Sager. So my friend wants to read this one as well. So I'm in the middle of reading this. I haven't gotten very far at all, as you can see. But so far it's good. I really like it. Here, I'll show you what my bookmark looks like. This is my bookmark. It says, "So this is where I left my ice cream cone." It's from 1978, this bookmark. I love it. It's one of my favorites. So yeah, after I'm done with that, she's going to get it. And like I said, so far it is good. She gave me this book. This one's called None of This Is True. This is also by Lisa Jewell. So I have 2 books of hers now that I have to read. So that was from her. And this was also from my friend. It's called The Only Survivors by Megan Miranda. I did already finish this one and it was good. I did really like it. So after I'm done reading books, if it's not something I necessarily wanted to keep in my bookshelf or anything like that, I either will take this to like a local free library. I don't know if you guys are familiar with those around here. there's like little stands they call free libraries where you take your books, and you can either leave books or you can leave a book, take a book, you know, that kind of thing. So that's probably what I'll do with this, because she said she doesn't want it back. Then I have this one. These all are stuff that I got at the book sales again now. This one's called The Mermaid and Mrs Handcock, and this is by Imogen Hermes Gobar. The synopsis of this to me like wasn't something I think I would normally be drawn to, but as I was reading it, I was just kind of imagining myself outside in the summertime, just relaxing and reading this particular book. So as soon as I had that kind of image in my head, I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a shot. So we'll see. This is also by Jodi Picoult. Again, I haven't read anything by this author, but another friend was saying that this one was a good one, and it's called 19 Minutes. So I'm excited to read a book by that author because, like I said, I just never have, and I know it's one of my friend's favorites. This was recommended to me by another friend. This is called Sunflower Sisters by Martha Hall Kelly. So I'm excited to read these too, because I think she was saying they kind of go hand in hand. Like there's some other books that go hand in hand, and I know I got another one of those books too. So we'll get to that. This one's called The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. So, and a lot of these books are in such great, like, new kind of condition. So got that one. This one I think was like an ex-library book. It's called The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. That sounded really good too. So for the most part, they're not ex-library books. They're just, you know, regular books. But there were a couple that were ex-library. This one also sounded good. It's called Circus of Wonders by Elizabeth McNeil. So sometimes, you know, I'll look at the cover, but I always like to read at least the inside flap, and then I'm usually drawn within like the first one or two sentences onto whether or not I'm gonna pick up the book. This was also recommended to me by a friend. This was The Lincoln Highway by Amor Towles. So I'm excited to read that as well, because I'm always excited to read books when they're recommended to me. This one here, I think I got at the first book sale I had gone to. It's called Broken Monsters by Lauren Fuchs. So we got that one. Here's some soft covers. This one is called The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. I belong to a book club on TikTok. I'm sure if you are a book talker or watch book videos on TikTok, you know who Steph Reads a Lot is. Well, I, join her book club every month, and I've been doing it since last November. I think I started last November was when I started, when I found her at TikTok and started in on book club. So I'm pretty sure this book came up to be voted on at one point. It didn't make it into, the book to read for the month, but I figure if it happens again, I'll have a copy. And it sounded interesting. I think I actually voted on it. So I was happy to find that. This one here is called If I Had Your Face by Frances Cha. So I got that one. This is another author I have never read before, but I know some people like. And I know Steph from, Steph Reads a Lot, she does not like this author. But I have a friend who absolutely loves this author. So I'm like torn, like, do I read it or not? So I found a couple of Colleen Hoover books at the library sale, and I decided to give her a chance. So this one's called Ugly Love. This one is called Verity. So I'll grab those two. Then there was also Confess. So I took that one. I mean, hopefully I like her books because I got quite a few for giving her a chance. And this one's called November 9th. So all of those. Then I took this one. I thought this one would be a good read maybe around Halloween. It's called The Witches by Stacy Schiff. And look at what did. I spilled my freaking coffee on it. I was so upset with myself. So upset with myself. Thankfully, it's all on like this, kind of like the notes pages towards the back and not, you know, it during like the whole actual story. But leave it to me to spill coffee all over my books. I was not happy with myself. This one's called A Certain Hunger by Chelsea Summers. This sounded so weird. I mean, really weird. So I had to get it. Like the little blurb up here says, fiendishly entertaining, Summers' shocking and darkly funny novel reads like a feminist horror version of American Psycho. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna get that. This one here is called Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. So I picked up that one. And the last one that I picked up was called Lilac Girls by Martha Hall Kelly. And this was also recommended to me. I think it's kind of like goes with one of the other books that I got. So I'm excited. Well, I should say I am excited about every single one of these books. But yes, that is my huge book sale haul. So exciting. It's always so exciting when you can find books for like practically next to nothing, because every month for book club, when I get books, I'm usually buying them brand new off of Amazon, and it's getting kind of expensive. So it's nice to, you know, actually get some at a much cheaper price. So yeah, I've just been really into, well, I've always been into reading, but like I'm starting to read like way more than I ever have, and it's just something I've just been loving to do. So I'm really excited to get through this stack, even though it's gonna take me a while. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, let me know if you read any of these books or if you have any recommendations based off of, you know, some of the books I showed here. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.